Hello everyone, this is Hanzo Choi, and welcome to episode 5 of Infinity. Between this episode and last, I did a bit of mining, but then I started thinking, I'm mining with a pickaxe. A pickaxe which is pretty good, but it still takes a bit of time, so I went to the nether again, got myself a good amount of cobalt and some gold. For what I want to do is make something that is gonna make mining a lot faster. For that though, we're first gonna need a bit of wood, which I'll take that later. Once I get my wood farm going, I'll take it down. So we're gonna be using Tinker's Construct a bit more. What I want to make is a hammer, and for that I'm gonna need a few patterns. I will need a large plate pattern. I will need a tough rod pattern, and I will need the hammerhead pattern. And if I get myself a stack, you will see that this is a very expensive, as it takes 8 materials to make. The rod only takes 3, but it's still pretty expensive. Put those back in. Now my chests are filling up greatly, so we will need to do something about that. So first, let's make the casts. One for you, and toss you away. One for you. And toss you away. And finally for you. Now, there is one more thing I need to do before we can actually make this hammer. I need to upgrade my tool station. As you can see, there is no recipe for a hammer here at all. To upgrade this, we will need a bit more of this seared bricks. We will need 4 in total. So let's get that going and smelt it up. This is apparently processing something, but I have no idea what it is, so break and replace. There, that should be good. Oh, I already had some. Nice. So 3 and iron, which I don't seem to have a lot of. It's probably because I spent it all on the machines that we're making. Yeah, that seems like a believable cause. I'm gonna have to do some mining. Yeah, so I will do some mining and then I'll return. Okay, I'm back. That didn't actually take too long. So there we go. You will need 4 iron blocks for this. What we are gonna make is a tool forge. Now, it doesn't have to be iron, it can be gold, diamond, emerald, cobalt, ardite, manulin, copper, bronze, tin, aluminum, aluminum brass, alumite, and steel. However, I just feel like the iron is what I usually do, so take the tool station in the middle, you put some seared bricks on top and some iron blocks beside it. If you put this down, you will see that a lot of options have opened. We can make the shuriken, the bolts, crossbow, longbow, battle axe, cleaver, scythe, excavator, lumber axe, and the hammer. The hammer needs 2 plates, a hammerhead, and a tough tool rod. So let's get those made. You need one of these. Now, it says here material cost 8. It's gonna take a while. It's going to use up 8 ingots worth. But there we have it. We're gonna need 2 of these. In the meantime, let's see. Can put this away, this away, this away, like so. I'm done with this. I will have 1 cobalt left. I'm actually fairly surprised I managed to get all of this cobalt. So, there we go, a hammer. Reinforced, money level 5.6. Yeah. So, if I take this hammer and... oh, let's go down here and see what we can do. This will mine a 3x3, so... boop. That is so satisfying. To speed things up, I have 3 modifiers remaining. I'm going to use one of those modifiers on redstone. Redstone gives haste. Haste makes it go faster. There we are. 2 modifiers left. Now, it's not as fast as the manual pickaxe yet, but cobalt is the fastest material. It's not the strongest, but it's the fastest in Tinker's Construct by default. So I can just go around like this, place a torch every now and then, and get myself a lot of materials. That is so nice to be able to do. Now, I've done a bit of strip mining, and I've found some coal here, which I didn't actually bother to take, but I'm gonna take it now because I need torches. And let's just grab this. I wouldn't want to go up again. So, this is pretty nice when you don't have automated quarries or frame quarries that can mine for you. The hammer is a beautiful thing to have. So I'm not gonna mine much now because in the last episode I made a planter because I was desperate in need for food, and now I need to make the other machine that goes along with it, the harvester. So let's just go up and do that. I should really just put some stairs here so I can sprint up, but it's tedious. So the harvester requires redstone reception coil, which is made by gold and redstone, gold gears, which is made from gold and iron, the machine frame, which is, yeah, an Invar axe, 2 Invar axes actually, a couple of shears, plastic sheets. Now the Invar is a material that you can get by combining 2 iron and 1 ferrous. And you get 2 ingots. I will need 6 of those, so 3, 6. Put this to alloys, and this should give me what I need. In the meantime, I will make the gears and the coil. That's the wrong recipe. Meantime, this can also go in. There we go. The machine frame is gonna require some glass, which I don't seem to have ever. Strange. So yes. That actually gave me 9 Invar because, yeah, of course, you get 3 Invar per operation. Oh god. I forgot to put it to furnace. Now it made quite clear glass from Ender IO. That's not what I wanted. But it looks like I can use it for, yeah, I can use it. It doesn't matter, because I should have enough. There we go. I will need some tin gears. Where is my tin? There we are. There we go. I will also need 2 more iron. 6 of the Invar and the plastic sheets. Where are you? There you are. So let's make 2 Invar axes. Double check to make sure that it is actually an axe, yeah. And the shears. Oh, again, axes and shears don't stack, so you can't shift right click it. So gonna have to do the long and tedious way, which is actually not that tedious, but yeah. Now we have a harvester. So let's where do I want to put this? I kind of want to have it near this power line, so what if we dig inside of here? Now, there is also a tool like the hammer that works on dirt, sand, and gravel and clay, which is called the excavator. I usually... oh my. That's not what I wanted. But I can work with this. But yeah, there is something called the excavator. I don't tend to make them, but they're also fairly good items. Just note that it does mine at 3x3, so just be a bit careful. Just test it out, so you can get a bit of feeling of what you're actually doing with it. because if I were to mine this, for example, yeah, this also would go. So let's do something here. If I put the harvester down, go down 2 levels, yeah, planter down, that looks good. So, how do I want to do this? Probably want the harvester to be here. Oh, that's the wrong way. I can turn it though. There we go. So, just gonna fill this up. And do I have some power conduits? Yes, I do. This is a very temporary setup, but I need food really fast. So these guys are getting power, as you can see, the idle time. So the planter has a lot of stuff in it. It's really not that hard complicated. Here's the energy buffer, the work, and the idle. Here is where your seeds and such will go, and this is a filter. As you can see, it has red, cyan, purple, pink, black, dark blue, green, yellow. This corresponds to this. So if I'm standing here, if I put a seed in there, it will plant here. If I place a potato in here, it will plant there. Since I'm just gonna have seeds for now, I'm not gonna bother configuring it. I'm gonna sleep. I'm going to go outside, get myself well, wait until these zombies are dead. Just die. Come on. There we go. I'm going to snag a couple of seeds. Hello. Yeah, none of you guys are sneaking up on me this time. So let's demonstrate. Seeds in. Instantly. And this harvester will not harvest anything until it's completed. Now the other thing we are gonna need is some item ducts, or from Ender IO, the item conduits, which needs pulsating iron, which again needs ender pearls. I will make 2 of them, simply because I do not have a lot of ender pearls or iron, and because this is a temporary setup just to get me going. Yeah. I would also like 2 barrels, which I don't have the wood for, which is really not starting to become a surprise. I see myself missing wood all the time. But that shouldn't matter, because once I'm sorted with food and all that, then it should should not be a problem getting a tree farm set up. So should be good. Barrels. Do I have 2 slabs? Yes, I do. So the barrel is made from chest in the middle, slabs on top, and wood all around it. Thank you. Barrels are probably gonna want to have here for now. And the pulsating iron is done, and I can get these. Actually, should be enough for now. So this goes in, extract mode, extract on the green channel, and then I wanna have a I wanna have it run it down into the planter, or the planter. There we go. Configuring wise, I haven't actually played around with this too much, but basically if I get myself up, grab some bone meal, maybe bones, I think I can, yeah, I can put these in here. These should give me, yeah, it gives me double of what you would get if you were just crafting them by hand. Now, to be fair, it does take a bit of energy, but yeah, I have lava production, so that should be fine to go. It's a bit slow in this terms of, oh right, you know what, it has an item in it, and if it doesn't, always active. We are kind of working as we go along here, because Ender IO is a mod that I have not played with a lot myself. Extract mode, green, always active. Active without signal. So why are you being stubborn? Huh. Always active, disable on green. These guys, insert. That's the issue. Right. Insert on the green. Yeah, so hopefully this should work better. Now you land in there. That's fine. I'm gonna lock you guys, but if I set this to priority 1, what is going to go in? No. We're gonna have to see about this. Now the only thing I'm gonna do is, actually I can do this pretty simply. I will cover up all but 1 with cobblestone. I don't have any seeds, so let's get some seeds. And I'm going to tell it there. That should be fine. So I set that item duct to priority 1, which means that items that flow in will prioritize that planter underneath it before it goes here. And I'm getting hungry, so let's do something about this. I could do this and create some bread. I will get 2 bread from it, but if I turn this into wheat flour, toss it in here, I will get 7. This again requires energy, but it gives me more food, and it is worth it very much because I have a lot of energy, but I don't have a lot of food. Now, this is probably just gonna do its thing, just to make things speed up a bit more. I will put a water source down next to it, so just temporary do this. There we go. What I should probably mention is that this thing right here, this is something that the planter also has. It is radius upgrades. It goes from lapis to tin to iron to copper to bronze to silver to gold to quartz to diamonds to platinum to emerald. Yeah, this just increases the size of the planter and harvester. By default, this planter does a 3x3, and by default, this harvester does a 5x5. So actually, I can just cover up this. There we go. Once I bring this outside and make myself a base, oh goodness, that is dark. We're probably gonna increase the radius. However, do note that I don't have a lot of seeds or other things that needs to be harvested at the moment, so I'm not gonna bother. But in the future, we will definitely increase the size, because this is a pretty good farm to have early game. What I'm actually gonna make is a watering can from extra utilities. It requires bone meal, bowl, 5 iron. And a bit of irony later, I realized that I don't have bone meal because I used it all. Huh. Oh well, can I use this necrotic bone for anything other than red heart canisters? No, I cannot. That's a shame. Really. How are we for skeletons that may be hiding somewhere? Yeah, I don't see any. It looks like the watering can will have to wait. So yeah, this is probably not gonna hold for food, but at least it keeps me alive. So I think this is the point where I need to end my video. In between this episode and next, I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna start thinking about making a house, or at least a base, which is not inside a wall. Might do some mining because I am getting pretty low on iron, and most of the things I want to do requires iron, so yeah. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving it a like. If you didn't enjoy this video, give it a dislike, and tell me what I can do better, because there is always room for improvement. Until next time, farewell.